I'm so pumped up right now. First of all, what do you think about the Christmas sets? Ba, 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 ba. I love it. I love it. There's something about, the mood. It's all about that mood, right? That holiday mood. No matter what it is that you celebrate, it doesn't matter, right? It's gift giving season. It could be Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the New Year's we approach. We want to make sure you guys have a chance. That's nice, John. That's nice. Look, it even shows the, yeah.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. Should we do the shop though? Look, we're adjusting for the new set because we got you guys set up. So if you're joining us for the first time on the live stream, in the comments section, let me know. What's up, Victor? How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I always appreciate you stopping by. So live stream is where you have a chance to get your hands on completely different items that are on super sale. So this week, this Tuesday, I'll be featuring Tanzanites. And the Tanzanite selection that I have is based on different price points. Like I refuse to do a Tanzanite show where I only feature items that are in the thousands of dollars. Although when you think about Tanzanite is the blue zoisite. It's associated with rarity. It's only found one place in the world. So I'm going to give people just a few minutes to join us. Young Cultivate is joining us. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being a part of the family. Don't forget, when you lock into these live streams, a couple things I want you to keep in mind. First of all, you get a 25% discount. So one of the things that I enjoy doing during this segment is calculating that for you so you know what to expect, right? Because I don't want you to think that you have to pay a higher price point and then all of a sudden, you're missing out on an opportunity for a couple bucks, in some cases, a couple $100. So if you have a chance, like the page, follow. If we popped up on your For You, we're just, those of you that like shopping for discounts, Shop LC is the best place on planet Earth to get your exclusive discounts, especially when it comes to rare and exotics. I mean, if you do a quick search online and you look for Tanzanite, what you're going to find is a lot of these jewelry stores they're going to charge you an arm and a leg, and for good reason. I mean, when you have gemstones that are only found one place in the world, I'm talking about in the world, not the United States, but in the whole world, the entire world. Tanzania is the place. It is a big world, isn't it? I mean, when you think about it, right? All these different countries, all these wonderful people. The good news is those of us that live here have access to Shop LC. You're shopping directly with the manufacturer. And if you have a chance, if you're brand new to live stream, again, in the comments section, put your first name. Let me know where you are watching from. I'd love to shout you out. Live streams are a bit more personal, so you have a chance to really interact with the host in a completely different way. And the reason why, I'm mentioning this is because I typically host the TV side of things. We have our TV show. We're a home shopping network. You can watch us 24 hours, 7 days a week. In fact, a good friend of mine, Katie Rourke, is on with another friend of mine, Cheryl Els, who they're hosting a non-jewelry show. They've got like tracksuits and outfits and things like that we feature at a discounted price. But then you have the other arm or the other leg of Shop LC. This is where it all began, if you will. Prior to us becoming a home shopping network in 2007, our chairman and CEO has had this entity, our parent company, which is a manufacturer of jewelry. So we've been manufacturing jewelry for over 40 years. Okay. What we have is we have artisans from all over the world. We have manufacturing facilities in different parts of the world. We team up and have amazing buyers that travel the globe to get their hands on some of the finest quality gemstones. So what we can bring to the table is completely different from any other home shopping network. Okay. We come from the perspective of you're buying directly from the manufacturer. As a manufacturer, we have boots on the ground at certain mines. And I'm talking like in Africa, in the Caribbean, different parts of Europe, right? So you've got like Spain and places like that where Andalusites come from. So there's some really cool Picos Altos gemstones. There's some cool places that gemstones come from, and we happen to feature them here at Shop LC at much more affordable price points. But here's the difference with the gemstone I'm about to introduce you to. These gems are only found in Tanzania. And the reason why I stress that is because there are times that we talk about certain gemstones, for instance, amethyst. You can actually get your amethyst from different parts of Africa. Okay. So you have Zambian amethyst. You have Uruguayan amethyst. You have amethyst that's found in Brazil. So you have amethyst that can be found in different parts of the world. With Tanzanite, the reason why Tanzanite is so special and a lot of people, really love this gemstone is not just because of its beauty, but more so the story behind the Tanzanite. Hi, Jewel Queen. Good to see you. I am so glad you're stopping by today. So let's get busy. Let's get started. Let's not waste any time. I want you guys to see these gemstones. I want you to see how affordable some of these cocktail style designs are. So Tanzania. The foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is where this beauty is found. It's found within a 5 square kilometer area. It's not very big. I mean, as big as Tanzania is, if you look at it on a map, you're thinking, what? In a small area. Look at the cocktail style design I'm kicking the show off with. This is big, bold, beautiful. So I want you to think about the holiday season. One of the things that I start talking about in the month of November, I always wait until November, get your shopping list out. So get a piece of paper, maybe open up your notepad, and some of you are like, she's kind of demanding. I'm just giving you some suggestions, right? Because we're family now, so it's official. Don't forget to like the page. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to share us out to friends and family members so they can tune in. This is going to be a fun show. Let your hair down, kick back, relax. You're with family now. Again, my name is Jessica Maldonado. You're watching Shop LC. Best place on planet Earth to get rare and exotic collectible gemstones along with everything else under the sun. If it's on our show, it's guaranteed lowest price in America. You get a 30-day money back guarantee unless it's clearance, and I'll let you know. And we also do 25% discounts on the live stream. We offer you free shipping and handling when you spend $50 or more, which all of these items are going to be 50 or more. So every single item you're going to get free shipping on. And then you have what's called budget pay. So budget pay is an in-house payment plan. I want this in a 7. Okay. So, Emil, or I don't know if it's Emily or Emil. So what you want to do if you're interested, you're on Facebook or Instagram. So if you're interested in this one's discounted at $199. You get a 25% discount. This one is 5.6 carats of all Tanzanite. It's a Victorian style design. And guess how much it is with the 25% discount? $149.99. So if you're interested in this, what you're going to do is you're going to put in the comments section the word shop and the number 1. Shop 1, hit enter, send it out. It's going to generate a link and you'll have a chance to go right into the link, choose the option that you want, choose the size, and then close it out in your shopping cart. If you have any questions about how to get this done, if you're having a hard time, again, you're going to put in the comments section, shop 1. It's going to generate a link, and then you're going to click on it. It's going to come up. It'll give you all your options because this is actually really cool. This particular style of ring comes in this design. Yes, ma'am. Nice job. So she put shop 1. So you have 3 options in this one. You can actually do it. Good night. I've got like a little piece of hair here. I apologize. You can do it with Tanzanite in the setting. You can purchase it with your ruby in the setting. And then you can also purchase it with chrome diopside. So if you're somebody who loves the color green just as much as I do, the chrome diopside is beautiful. But at the end of the day, this is a superstar. This is going to be your Tanzanite. I'm sorry, I have to bring up my mirror so I can see what in the world is sitting on my face. You know when you have a piece of hair or something that kind of starts bothering you? Good night. All right, I'm getting my life together here. I apologize. All right. So with that said, you have a deep discount. Now, another thing that I wanted to make you aware of, I think it's Emily, if I'm not mistaken. You like this one? I do too. Let me measure this out for you. So you get free shipping and handling. It's $149.99, and it is a cocktail. I mean, they call it Victorian style because what you have here is a 2-tone finish. You've got the 18K vermeil yellow over sterling silver. And it says, oh, good. Okay, so let me go ahead and measure this one so you have a chance to see how the height of it. From top to bottom, you have just over an inch. It's about 1.25 inches. Across, we're talking 3/4 of an inch. And then you have, I'm going to talk to you about how many gemstones you have in the setting because this is a big one. You have coordinating pieces to go with it. If you're interested in getting matching pieces, there is an entire ensemble, an entire suite that you can take advantage of that matches up. It pairs up with this exact same style. If that's the case, make sure when you go shop one, when it comes up, you look at the information in the box that gives you other items that match up with it. Okay, when it matches up, you get an extra discount on the additional pieces. And if you have a hard time checking out or you're having a hard time processing the order online for whatever reason, I'm going to give you the personal shopper team number in just a moment. First things first, let me get you the details. You have 12 marquee stones. You have 13 ovals. And then you also have 12 pear cuts. In addition to the 12 pear cut, ovals, marquee, you have almost every single cut you can imagine in one setting. That's the reason why it looks so fabulous. You have quite a bit of carat weight here. Remember, 5.6 carats is coming from the pear cut, the round cut, the marquee cut, and the oval cut. So all these different cuts are in one setting, strategically placed. You've got this incredibly beautiful kind of estate piece of jewelry because it's so chunky, so big and bold. But also, it's considered to be almost like a Victorian style, Victorian era style because of the two-tone finish and all the hand mill graining. This is called hand mill graining. So you see all the handwork here? Perfectly done. Another thing I wanted to point out here, if you're interested in Tanzanite, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one of the biggest values I have to offer. If you are good with the cocktail, the big and the bold, you like a significant amount of carat weight for little money, this is going to be one of the best values. I think I got it. You know how a piece of hair kind of travels and you're looking for it? You're like, what in the world? Anyways, so 5.6 carats of Tanzanite, all Tanzanite. That's all you have in this style. Every single piece of Tanzanite has to be hand matched. And this is key. I really want to talk to you about this. The color, the cut, the clarity, the carat weight, all has to be perfect. Every single gemstone has to match up. In the case of Tanzanite, you're going to see that depending on the grading of the Tanzanite, it's going to range in color. So every single gem has to be cut and strategically placed. You don't want one that's lighter, medium shade, and then dark. You want them all to be cohesive, everything to match perfectly. And that's not an easy task. So with the discount, now this is a 5-star rated item. In fact, all my pieces are 5-star tonight or this afternoon. So $199.99 with the 25% discount. How do you get it? In the coupon section, you're going to put the word live 25. Okay, live is the word and then the number 25, apply. It's going to generate the discount on the ring. The ring's going to go from $199 to $149, and then you have a budget pay option. This is a payment plan. All of you qualify for the payment plan. There is no credit check. There are no interest payments. So if you're interested in making payments on your piece instead of paying in full, and I always recommend it because it's available, there are no interest payments and you don't have to run a credit check. Use the option of budget pay because what this does is gives you a little more money for the holiday. You're able to save a bit more so you have, options here. I've got a beautiful Tanzanite necklace. Can you imagine wearing this to the holiday party? Bead style necklace. I have beautiful Tanzanite pendants with solitaires that are a bit larger. Look how pretty that is. Okay. And then if you wanted something more cluster-ish, remember this particular ring that you're purchasing does have matching pieces on our website for whatever reason. We don't have them scheduled here. I'm not too sure. Can we make a note that when we schedule a piece, if there are, what is it called? What do we call them when they're upsells? Can you go back down? Right there. Bundle deals. So when they're bundle deals, DJ, can you write this down just for John? Okay. When we have a bundle deal, I want those bundle deals to be out here on set with us. It just doesn't make sense that we don't have all the rest of the bundle deals. So the ring itself has a matching pendant and a pair of matching earrings. They're lever backs. It's important that you have access to this, but we don't have it on set. When you go to the website and you're checking out, you're going to see the bundle deal right next to the picture of the piece underneath the item description or above the product description. So please make sure you're on the lookout for bundle deals because what happens is On top of the 25% discount you get on the items here during the live stream show, if there are pieces to go with it, your bundle, you're able to save an extra 10 or 15%. So if there's one bundle piece, you get 25% off the item, and then the matching piece, you get 25% off that item. And because you bundled the two pieces, you get an extra 10% off. So savings are just flying everywhere. And I want to make sure you guys are well aware that that's important. Now, there are instances where we actually make a pair of earrings as well. So in this case, you actually have a matching pendant with chain, and you also have a pair of earrings that you can pick up that match perfectly with the style. So the same exact setting is in a pendant form, and the same exact setting is going to be in a pair of leverback style earrings. I know that it's available. I'm looking at it on my screen. If you've already hit the shop one button, you're going to see those items pop up. If you have any questions about the discounts, make sure you contact our personal shopper team, because it's important you get every discount possible. This one, 25% off. Is it a 5-month payment plan?
Yes.
So let me give you what the payment plan is going to be with the discount, right? With the 25%, instead of you paying $199 today, we go down to $149. At $149, as I mentioned, you get free shipping and handling. You also have budget pay, okay? That's going to be the information that you see underneath the price. It says either 2, 3, 4, or 5. And then it has a times, and it will tell you the amount that you're going to pay per month. Now, I'm going to give you different amounts, because what I'm doing is I'm discounting the piece during the live stream. So those of you that are watching the live stream, you get an extra discount. So remember these discounts. That way, if you have a hard time when you check out, or you don't see the exact number that I'm referring to, you take my word for it. You let them know, Jessica told me to write this down. Jessica told me to contact the personal shopper team. Trust me, our personal shopper team is on standby. Shout out to our personal shopper team, by the way. I know you guys tune in. We appreciate all that you do. We appreciate you being patient with our family members. We appreciate you answering those questions and taking care of our customers, right? Because they're family. So a special shout out to all of our personal shopper team members, our customer care team, everybody who's behind the scenes making the magic work. So at $149 divided by 5, you're paying $29.99, Emil. $29.99 for that, for 5.6 carats of Tanzanite. So that is item number one. And if you don't like how the party's getting started, oh no, I mean, we are hooking you up with this kind of stuff. So I'm going to step to the side. This is the number that you'll call if you're interested in chatting with our personal shopper team. They'll be more than happy to assist. I always want to give you that information so you're well aware of the fact that you've got somebody to talk to. I know I've watched live streams before. Oftentimes I'm putting comments in, for the live host, and sometimes they don't see them. So I am here to answer your questions, but at the same time, we also have a customer care team that can answer your questions, make sure they check you out properly, give you the discounts that, you deserve, you earned, because you're watching the live stream and you get the 25% discount. And then also hook you up with any kind of bundle deal if they're matching pieces. Those discounts, we want to get it worked out for you. 30-day money back guarantee. So it's risk-free as you hang out with us, right? Anything that you purchase, maybe you're brand new to Shop LC, you've never purchased anything. Emil, let me know if you've purchased from us before. Are you brand new? Or have you been shopping with us for some time now? I'm interested. I've never kind of corresponded with you. So I appreciate you tuning in. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next item. I've got a beautiful combination of gemstones here. If you're a big fan of the King of the Gems, I've got something really special coming up. It is a Tanzanite Victorian style emerald ruby pendant. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big deal. Well, I'll say that again. Victorian style. Victorian style. That's when all the commoners. That would be me outside of the castle, like, So yeah, this is one of those pieces that is next level. Let me bring it in so you have a chance to see it. Up top, you see the information. So if you're shopping on Instagram or Facebook, in the comments section, you'll put the word shop, number 2 next to it. Hit the enter button. It'll generate that link you can check out. We do have different gemstone combinations. If Tanzanite, ruby, and emeralds is not your forte, it's not your taste, That's okay. We have a few other options where the ruby becomes the superstar in the center. You see how the Tanzanite's in the middle? What they do is they swap it out. So they put the ruby in the center, right? The Tanzanite around it, and then the emerald on the side. There's another option where you can get the emerald in the center. You have the rubies on the outside, and then the Tanzanite. If you're wanting to see that, all you have to do, again, is put the word shop, the number 2, hit the enter button. That link is going to be generated. You'll be able to see all the different gemstone option, in terms of how we set the gem in the actual pendant. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make sure you guys can see this properly. This is a clearance item, so this is a final sale item, and I'll tell you why. The original price on this pendant was $299. We discounted it to $229. That was our sale price. And then, now if it were $229, if it were on sale for $229 right now, and you still got the 25% discount, you'd be at $172.49, right? If it were at $229 with the 25% discount, because that was the last sale price, I've been able to finagle a clearance price. Here's the great news. This isn't just good news. This is great news. You get a clearance price, but on top of that, you get the 25% discount. Now, the sale is final. You don't get to return it. But nowadays, with the holiday season, are you kidding me? Who wouldn't want a Tanzanite emerald ruby pendant? If you love what you see here, one of the things I love about Shop LC is that we under promise and over deliver. When items are on clearance, this is what people look for the holiday season. Because now you're able to save a maximum. So let me tell you what the new price is. Because it's not $229 minus the 25%. It's $183.99 minus the 25%. So now, you're $137 for the king of the gemstones, the green of life and love, and the African treasure. So you've got a really nice kind of grandmother, mom piece, sister piece, and I'll tell you why. A lot of these gemstones have meaning behind them. Each one of these gemstones in this particular style happens to be a gem for a certain birth month. So the Tanzanite in the middle, Tanzanite was crowned the modern day birthstone in 2001, I think it was. And this is a big deal because in over 100 years, that birthstone chart had not been touched. I think it was 91 years. It'd been the same every single time. So Tanzanite was discovered and they said, move aside, any other gemstone that would have been there. Tanzanite is now the modern birthstone. So you have December's birthstone in the center. The green gemstone is going to be emerald. That's the official birthstone for the month of May. And then the king of the gems, which is your ruby, is the official birthstone for July. So you have in order May, July, and December. Let me step aside so you have a chance to see that real quick. Isn't that beautiful? How much better can it get with a price like this? $137. And with the budget payment option, blue topaz was considered the modern. When Tanzanite was discovered, Tanzanite was crowned the modern day birthstone for the month of December. In some write-ups, they may say that, the topaz is still there, but no. Blue topaz is considered a modern birthstone for the month, but really Tanzanite is the official. That's the superstar. December has 3 official birthstones. That's turquoise, Tanzanite, and zircon. Blue topaz, they say, is the modern, but Tanzanite actually kind of took the place of that. So you have December, you have May, you have July. And this is beautifully done. You have a nice amount of carat weight here, 2 full carats. I'm going to be moving here in just a second. From top to bottom, this particular style of pendant is going to be just under an inch. You get the chain, so the lovely chain comes with it. The chain is going to be upgraded, 20-inch. And as I mentioned, you have some options here with the way that they set the gemstones. That same gemstone variation is there, but how they set it, what becomes, the focal point in the middle is moved around. So if you'd prefer, you're looking at this and you're thinking, I love the Tanzanite, but you know what? I'm a ruby baby, so I want the ruby to be the superstar. That's July's birthstone. Or maybe you're like, I'd rather keep, the May stone, which is emerald, green of life and love. I want that to be the superstar. Well, you have that option in this particular gemstone pendant. We make it available to you. Now, are all of them on clearance? Just before I say that it is. So we're going to double check. We're going to click on all three of them to make sure. Yes. So all of these different gemstone variations, they are on clearance. $183.99. Boom! And don't you forget, you get the 25% discount. So that takes you down to $137.99 for this. And then you're going to divide by 5, $27.60 per month. Free shipping and handling. Who's in need of a beautiful pendant? And with pendants, as you shop with us, don't forget, pendants are one of the easiest accessories to buy for somebody because you don't have to worry about what their wrist size is, what their ring finger size is. You don't even know what finger they're going to wear it on. So it can be a challenge to buy beautiful gemstone rings for loved ones. Although you probably have them in mind, you think about it all the time, but you just don't know how to figure it out without telling them. So if that's the case, pendants are the way to go. This one is on clearance. It is a final sale. All sales are final on clearance. All sales are final on clearance. So no 30-day, but as I mentioned, I was able to get you a deeper discount. Initially, when this first aired, it was $299 for good reason. Then it went on sale for $229. Then I was able to get an extra discount during this show for $183.99. Plus you get the 25% discount and you still have the free shipping as well as the budget pay. Let me give you the breakdown on the center gem. I want you to know what the millimeter size on this one is. And I also want you to know that there is a bundle deal. We have a matching ring to go with it. So if you're interested in this kind of combination of gemstones, you can always check out the piece that goes with it. The center gem, whether you do the Tanzanite in the center, the ruby in the center, or the emerald in the center, is an 8x6. 8x6 millimeters, the millimeter size. That's going to be a 1 1/3 of a carat, 1.32 carats to be exact. Okay? The rest of those gemstones are going to be you have the 1 4x3 millimeter up top. And then you have, let's check out what the halo is. Next, so we can give you that breakdown. That's going to be 1.5 millimeter. So all of these millimeter sizes are just to kind of give you perspective so you know what to expect. So the halo's done with the 1.5 millimeter. The top gemstone, which has a two-tone combination, that's going to be a 4x3. And then you have the 8x6 in the center. So you have a really nice size gem. 5-star rated, everybody raving about it. You get an extra discount today if you decide to pick this one up, okay? Any questions about this, please let me know in the comments section. I am here for you. Want to make sure you know what to expect. And as I'm chatting, I want to be sure I answer all your questions. But if for whatever reason, something doesn't come up in my mind and you have that question in yours, please make sure you put it in the comments section in the chat so I can definitely answer that question and you can make the best decision possible. All right, coming up. Our very first this is actually, let me tell you something about this. If you are a gemstone lover, but you're a girl or a guy on a budget, if you're a person on a budget, I have got one of the best deals in Tanzanite I can offer you, but I will say this, it's a limited edition. I wish I can tell you I had tons of these. I think the number in total is going to be 11 in my system, in this system. And let me show it to you. You're not going to believe how much this one is. 30-day money back guarantee on this one. So this was a clearance item, the pendant, but we're back to now sale prices, 30-day. Okay, so you have that money back guarantee. Look at how absolutely stunning this Tanzanite piece is. And let me tell you this, we have it in different cuts. So the cut of a gemstone is basically the shape of a gemstone. I don't want to confuse anybody because people are like, cut, not everybody knows the term, right? So the cut of the gemstone is going to be the shape. In this case, you have the fancy pear cut. It's like a teardrop. You see how sexy and curvy? Pear cuts are very, 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 they can be expensive, right? Anything that's not the traditional oval tends to be a little expensive. So you have the pear cut, the trilliant cut. In this case, what's available is the pear cut, I think the oval and the cushion. Can we double check on that real quick? So you do have the oval. The oval is going to be in sizes 7, 8, 9. You have a cushion cut as well. And then you have this pear cut. So the oval is an oval, right? Everybody knows an oval. But the cushion, I want you to imagine kind of like a rectangle. In this case, it's called a modified cushion. So a cushion can be two styles, right? A modified cushion is a little bit smaller in the shape of a square, but the corners are round. Okay. So when they cut out the cushion, they're imagining that square, but on the corners, they round the corners. So it's not quite a square cut. That's the modified cushion. The traditional cushion is going to be a rectangular shape. But again, I want you to think of the corners when you hear cushion, they're round corners. So you don't have sharp edges on the corner as you would like a princess cut or a square cut. Okay. So you've got those options, but look at the price here. $399.99 on this one, minus the 25%. You're at $299 out the door. $299, and this is free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee. Gentlemen, if you stop by because somebody shared the page, somebody, sent you a text message or had you join the Shop LC family, how could you not? If you were looking for an exclusive gemstone, but you wanted the most affordable price point possible, this one's going to be in precious metal. Now, as I keep moving, price points will get a little more expensive, but that's simply because we have 950 platinum settings with VSEF diamonds. And then we also have, actually, all of my high-end luxury pieces are part of our Rhapsody collection, which will all be platinum. So just an FYI on that. Okay. So price points will be different, as you know. I mean, it has to be. Platinum is one of the rarest metals on earth. It's hypoallergenic. It's never going to tarnish. It's resistant to scratches. It holds a polish. I mean, they call it the rich man's gold for a reason. You've got longevity with platinum. Platinum is said to outlast you and every generation after you. That's how strong it is. So we have coming up, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platinum pieces. Stick with me. All right, so this one here, let me give you the breakdown. This one's going to be 1.5 carats total weight. You have Tanzanite, you have moissanite. Right now, moissanite is one of the hottest selling gemstones in the market today, next to lab grown and earth mine diamonds.
Love me some moissanite.
Right?
Yeah, love
Sparkle! It. So moissanite is known for its light dispersion. It's a natural occurring gemstone known as silicon carbide. It does not grow large enough to be used. The rock or rough that's actually found in nature is not, the crystals are not large enough to be cut and faceted and put into jewelry. So that's the issue with moissanite. Well, they found a way to create the moissanite in the lab just as they've created diamonds in the lab. You know that there is a difference between a simulated gemstone and a lab-grown gemstone, right? The simulant is going to look and have the same optical property as its natural counterpart, but nothing else will be the same chemically. Okay, even physically, it can be different as well. But the optics, right? When you see it, you're like, oh, that looks like a diamond. But then the closer you look, you're like, well, right? So with lab-grown material, which is very popular right now, lab-grown diamonds, lab-grown sapphires, lab-grown rubies, emeralds, everything lab-grown, they take that actual gemstone into the lab and they make that gem in the lab under a controlled environment, but they use the same chemical composition, same chemical compounds, same characteristics. Everything is the same. Price is a little bit different, but everything's the same. With your moissanite, Henry Moisson is the mineralogist that spent really his entire life, the rest of his life, dedicating himself to figuring out how to make the moissanite in the lab. I think it's Charles and Covert, something like that. They actually held the patent for a very long time, and they're the ones who kind of released moissanite into the market and figured it all out. You can see moissanites in bridal sections. You can find moissanites in luxury collections. You can find moissanites in, the home shopping networks. So this is very popular right now. And if you wanted to go a little less expensive, you're usually going to go from a lab-grown diamond to a moissanite. You still get more fire. You actually get more fire. That's the thing with moissanite. When moissanite is tested, you put a diamond, a CZ, which is that cubic zirconia we talked about, the simulant, and then the moissanite. Moissanite will always outshine both. Unless, of course, you have like a museum quality D flawless diamond. Very few diamonds end up that grade and color and clarity. But for the most part, your moissanite is going to outshine the diamond all the time. It's crazy. So it's one of the reasons why we're attracted to the moissanite. And it's not inexpensive. It can be pricey out there in the market. Here at Shop LC, we have the best price points possible, but look at it. When people see your ring, they're going to be like, oh, that diamond Tanzanite ring is fire. And you're just going to say thank you. I mean, unless, of course, you want to go into the conversation, well, it's moissanite, la, la, la. You can. I mean, I've had that conversation with family because I want them to be aware of what's out there in the market and just be an informed consumer. But most of the time when people stop you and compliment you on things, we ain't got time. We ain't got time to be explaining ourselves to anybody. So you just thank them, nod, and smile. Keep it moving. This is that pear cut, beautifully cut, perfectly set. It's got a double halo of moissanite. So with that double halo, ooh, it measures over a half an inch with the double halo. See that? So you have the double halo simply means instead of just having that one section of whatever gemstone on the outside that surrounds it, you have two. Sometimes you'll see triple halo. Sometimes you'll see three rows, the circles around the gemstone. And a lot of times you'll see the consistency around the cut of the gem. So in this case, you have a pear cut. As I mentioned, you've got some options. The gem in the center is an 87 point. It's almost a full carat. You also have 60 moissanites. Those moissanites are coming in at 56 points. They're going to be anywhere from 1 to 1.5 millimeter. They go down the shank. The shank is split, and it's just a beautiful piece. For $2.99, you can't beat it. If you're looking for a huge value and you want a great quality Tanzanite where the center gemstone in the setting is actually a nice size, because sometimes you have the clusters. I kicked off the show with cluster. I'm going to do a few clusters. They're still beautiful, but the larger the gemstone, whether it's Tanzanite or any other gem, the more money you're going to end up spending. When you're able to maximize carat weight, you all know that. You look at a cute little cluster and then you walk over the ones that kind of look like solitaires. Now, a true solitaire is just going to be the gemstone. But a lot of times people do call certain styles of rings, that's the solitaire. Solitaire is just the gem. No halo, no side gems, nothing. Just the gem in a setting, gold, platinum, or silver, whatever the setting is. Just the gem. That's a true solitaire. So in this case, you would call that the center stone when I'm describing the actual piece, right? The gem. Again, that's an 87 points. So you have almost a full carat in the center of Tanzanite. How could you, $2.99? It's up to you. If you're looking for value, though, again, I'm stuck to the side, so your chances that when you see it in person, you're going to be like, you know what? I scored. And especially if you're just getting started, you're getting your feet wet with us, you've never shopped with us, you're a little hesitant. You're like, these deals are too good to be true. They're not. Welcome to the family. Okay. You're buying directly from the manufacturer. We were a site holder of Tanzanite. It's one of the reasons why we have the best prices in the industry, hands down. So when Tanzanite was first discovered as an entity, before we even became a home shopping network, our parent company was a site holder for Tanzanite. Site holder means, you need to know this, because some of you will be like, oh, that's why. Site holders, only like 5 companies, 5, conglomerates, if you will, were site holders. So the site holder comes in to Tanzania with their team. And as that rock or rough is being excavated, we get around it. We're like, look, we want that, all that stuff. Not really good. I don't want that. Put that to the side. I want the good stuff in the back. Get me that. So we're able to hand select Tanzanite rock or rough before it's even cut, which is a big deal. First of all, few companies had the money to do that. And as a manufacturer, being in business as long as we have, it gives us the advantage in the market. It's the reason why no other home shopping network, which we love all the networks, right? We love all the department stores, retail stores. It is what it is. Some of you have favorite designers that you always shop with. That's fine. They're known for certain lions and tigers and panthers, and you all know what I'm talking about, which is pretty. There's a lot. Yeah. So, you're willing to spend that money. You like to call the name out. Most people, when they see the brand, they know it anywhere. They see the design, they know the brand, right? Certain brands are attached to certain looks. Here at Shop LC, we're not attached to any name up in lights. Shop LC is the company, right? We are here to provide you with different styles. We do have collections. This one's to Joy, D-Joy, like the joy of your life. We also have Lux Oro, which is Lux Gold, Oro, Spanish for gold. We have Ileana, our 18K collection, which we've kind of separated from Ileana as of now in terms of manufacturing in-house, simply because of how expensive gold is. And then we also have Rhapsody. So you're getting the DeJoy, people. You're getting the DeJoy. And that's going to be your precious metal in this case. You've got the rhodium over top of it, which is part of the platinum family. And you get moissanite, carat and a half. Your price today, $299. If you use the budget pay, which I highly recommend you do so. What are we talking, DJ? 5 months? Let's see here. 4 months. Okay. Ooh. Okay, hold on. What did he say? Okay, so 299.99. And then we're going to divide that by the 4 months. So we're at $74.99 today. 30-day money back guarantee. Tanzanite and moissanite. $74.99. You need in. If you're interested, shop 3. Use shop 3 in the comments section. Put it in, hit the enter button, see what pops back up. If you don't want the pear cut and you're interested in taking a look at the 2 other cuts, we have an oval and a cushion as well. $74.99 for 4 months, 30-day money back guarantee. You get the African treasure. You get one of the top 10 rarest gemstones in the world. Not in America, in the world, in el mundo. So that's available. Now we do have the matching piece to go with it. Oh my gosh. When people see you walk into a holiday party with this on, any kind of special event, you don't need a special occasion. I mean, it's not like you need to wear this only during special occasions or there has to be a special occasion in order for you to wear it and feel comfortable. Not the case. The matching pendant is stunning. It's exactly the same. Really cool design here, though. I love the fact that you have some baguettes on the side. That is exactly what you have in the ring. So in the ring, on a couple places, they've kind of put the baguettes in, I think 4 places here. Again, same exact style. So this one's going to be $399 as well with the 25% off. You get it $299. You have a 4-month payment plan, so that's going to put you at $74.99. Again, we'll round up $75. So if I took $74.99, I'm going to do 75 times 2 because you'd be interested in both pieces. That's going to be $150. Now, does it have a budget pay option? I mean, a bundle deal option?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so you can bundle. Now, the reason why I give you the heads up on the bundle, this is important. If you're having a hard time getting a bundle discount, when you're checking out, when you put the word shop, the number 4, you hit enter, and then it takes you to the actual place where you can, kind of navigate and look at the ring, look at the pendant. You're going to see that each of the rings that I mentioned, pear cut, cushion cut, or oval, has a bundle deal. When you select the cut that you want, you're then going to see a bundle option pretty much kind of next to it. And it's going to say save an extra 10%. So what I'm hoping is that you take advantage of both pieces because now you get the discount on each one and then you get the extra 10% off the discounts. Does that make sense? 25% off the ring, 25% off the pendant, and then you get the 10% off the bundle. Lot of savings. It's insane. So John, one of the things I was mentioning, which I'm seeing, is John is our go-to guy. He's like our head of all of this. I was telling DJ earlier, but he hasn't mentioned it. A lot of these pieces that I have scheduled have bundle deals. Mm-hmm. The bundle deal's not scheduled with the actual item. So it makes sense if you want to take a look at it whenever you get a chance. Right over here on the actual item, it'll say bundle.
Yeah.
And it'll have matching pendant, matching earrings.
Right.
We should have that available just to kind of show everybody. So I'm hoping that we can get that done. And then sometimes the bundle deal, if it's not scheduled for the show, that extra piece, they may not be able to apply the 25% discount because it's not part of the live stream. every now and again. But I'm always telling you, tell our personal shopper team you need the discount, okay? Because that's only fair. It is a bundle deal. When you bundle, you save more. The more you buy, the more you save. So we want to make sure that if we schedule a ring, a pendant, if there's a bundle deal in the system that is on our website attached to that piece, that piece comes out with it as well, okay? And then I can show it to you because it's hard. There's the, in this case, these were both out there. This was a good example of them doing it, which is the pear cut here, John. But the next one, too, has a bundle deal, and they scheduled both pieces. But the first option didn't have the matching earrings of the pendant, which is available on our website. It's all good. It's just a learning process. So we want to make sure that moving forward, we've got all those bundles out here. Okay.
I'm asking him right now.
Right now, John, real time. John has got me right now. Really got you because we want to make sure. And that means if you call and you're like, give me my bundle, right? And they're like, oh, I don't see it. Bundles are in the system. Option 1, this one right here, that Victorian piece has a bundle. Matching pendant, pair of earrings. Now, it doesn't say they're out of stock. If it's out of stock, that's a different deal. But I don't believe they are. When we went online here, it did show there were some available. This one has the bundle. We've got them scheduled. And then the next one has a bundle. Check this out. Dun-dun. Okay, we're moving on to shop 5, people.
Jessica,
Tell me.
Of course. Showcase our Thanksgiving countdown.
Of course. So we have a Thanksgiving countdown.
Pretty much just like when we did the daily sweepstakes.
Okay. Oh, very good. So we are counting down the days to Thanksgiving. You're going to enter a chance to win a delightful surprise every day. Gosh, I love the holiday season. We're in giving mode. So
I'm giving away an iPhone 17 today.
I was going to say, is that an iPhone? Can I sign up?
I need to sign up. You see this?
Listen, oh, your phone? Yeah. Mine is the same. Look, let me see something. When people ask me what kind of phone this is, I'm like, I never know. This phone was like $199. That's how much my phone is. And I know a lot of you have them advanced phones. What is this called? I think this is called I don't even know. You see what I'm saying? I don't even remember. I never remember. It's an Android. Yeah, I've never had the iPhone.
Okay.
I'm an Android gal. But anyways, the point is you can win. Look, it's time for me to upgrade, right? Some of you have been trying to convince me to get the i. So the iPhone 17 Pro 256, that's a lot of space. You need to enter to win immediately. And it's that really cool cosmic color. So how do you enter to win? stage.shoplc.com/watch-and-win/giveaway. There is a QR code that we have up screen. Can we zoom into the QR? How do they get that? DJ? DJ's like, I love putting DJ on the spot. DJ. So where do they go for that sweepstakes? On our website?
Yeah, it's on our website, yeah.
Okay, good. So when you go to shoplc.com, there should be a little banner that usually comes up on the website right away. You don't have to buy anything to enter to win. That's always good news. So you can click on that. You can enter to win. And again, we do daily giveaways. So make sure you're signing up for that so you can increase the odds, the chances of you winning. Okay? So we're coming in. You might be able to get your camera function up and go. Yes, DJ. DJ's coming all the way in because we want you to be able to put your cell phone right over top of that QR code so you can get that scanned. I'll give you a few seconds to get that out and scan it. But, entering the win is key. I mean, you can't win anything if you don't enter. Might as well throw your hat in the ring. My husband says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that is a fact. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So one last look at that QR code. If going to the website is a better way to go ahead and enter to win, it's always super easy. We don't make it hard to find. Typically, as soon as you log into shoplc.com, you're able to find that banner where you can enter to win for the sweepstakes daily. Okay? All right. So that part is done. Now we're going to get into the cluster design that is a completely different shape from the one we kicked off the show with. By the way, welcome to the live stream. Happy Tuesday. I'm your hostess, Jessica Maldonado, currently the hostess with the mostest. Not because all the other gals here are not incredible. They're just not on air right now. That's the only reason why. So this particular style, this design is like a two-tone dark rhodium finish. And some of you are like, hey, what in the world? So dark rhodium. I like to get a bit technical simply because I've had the chance to kind of travel to our manufacturing facilities to see how it happens behind the scenes. Not all of our hosts have had a chance to do that, but all of them, are experts in jewelry and fashion and things like that. So they've got some really great information. But some of the stuff that I'm about to share with you has to do with the manufacturing side, because I think it's really cool to know that artisans have the ability to do what's called pen, like with a pen, like an actual pen, rhodium. So it's not a pen that like puts out ink. It's more so a hand pen that they have to go in. Rhodium is a type of platinum. They actually dye the rhodium different colors. In this case, I don't know if you guys see this on the prongs. That is like almost like a gunmetal color. And they add that color. They have to do it by hand. They can't do it by machine. They can't. The machine will mess it all up. I know they're trying to convert to machines, but there are going to be things that machines can't do. Okay? We need to let them know. We need to take a stand. Okay? There's certain things that machines, we can't let them do. All right. So the pen rhodium, all done by hand. So each one, kind of dipped in that rhodium. And rhodium is a part of the platinum family, so it's there to stay. It won't tarnish. And what it does is it creates contrast, right? It creates a little more dimension, a little more depth. You can really see how pretty the color of the Tanzanite is, and you can see it clear as day live here. Each of the gems are going to be marquee stones. This one's $399.99 with a 25% discount. You're $299. Okay, $299 for 3.7 carats of probably one of the most exclusive cuts in the market, marquee. The marquee is like the shape of a diamond. So, right? You think about a diamond. And I love the fact that they kept the consistency of the cut of the gemstone. They actually created a setting that is similar to the cut. So you see how you have the diamond shape. All of those gemstones are hand set. You've got the two-tone finish as well. So you do have a little more of that 18K blended with the silver. Everywhere you see yellow gold, it's 18K. Everywhere you see silver, there's rhodium over top of it. So you're getting the best, right? You're getting something that's going to last you. You do have this option in two other gemstones. You have a ruby option, if I'm not mistaken, or is it rubellite? It's ruby. So you have a ruby option, and then you have an alexandrite. Wow. And actually, I'm surprised that all three of those are the same price, because alexandrite is a natural color change gemstone. It's one of the rarest next to Tanzanite. So Tanzanite and alexandrite are both on the top 10 rarest gemstone list. Those are both available. Of course, well, the king of the gems, it makes sense, because the highest auctioned gemstone in the world is a ruby. King of the gems. The rubies that have auctioned have been the most expensive auctioned gemstones in the world. In fact, a Montepuez ruby in Mozambique auctioned to a private collector, buyer. They thought it would auction right around 30 million. They estimated 30 million, but I think it auctioned for like 34.8 million. What's 34.8 million, So yeah, so that's, people are paying top dollar. This also coordinates with this. So these are the matching pieces. Remember I was telling you about the bundle? $299. Now with this one, with the $299, you actually have a 4-month payment plan that's available. $299.99 minus the 25%. So we're at $224, or excuse me. It's $399 minus the 25%. So we're at $299. What I meant to do is give you the 5-month payment plan from there. Sheesh, I'm discounting it even more. And they're going to be like, oh, that's coming out your check for everyone. Then hold on now. So $399 is the listed price. 25% discount puts you at $299. You have a 5-month payment plan, so that's what I wanted to give you. Divide that by 5. $60. $60 per month. That's it. You've got a beautiful Tanzanite. Let me show it to you on the finger. Cluster cocktail, right? I call it a cocktail design because for me, when I think of a cocktail ring, I think of bigger, bolder, chunky pieces. With this style of ring, I always go to my index finger and my middle finger. That's a personal thing for me. It depends on your preference, and that's going to go along with the size that you get. So here it is on the ring finger, just as beautiful. It's what I call a knuckle to knuckle. It's so defined. It's got these beautiful points along with the marquee stone. So each Tanzanite is perfectly matched, color, cut, clarity, carat weight. All of those have the points as well on the top and bottom. So this is a very sexy piece. The pendant done just the same. Welcome to the Tanzanite event here at Shop LC. If you're just now tuning in, don't forget to like the page. Don't forget to send us out, share us out. Follow us if we landed up, you kind of stumbled upon us. Hang out with us. I've got some Tanzanite pieces that are super affordable. Tanzanite, the African treasure. Tanzanite, top 10 rarest gemstone list. Tanzanite, top 10 most expensive gemstone list. I've got it available at a fraction of the price. That's what Shop LC is all about. So kick back with us for a little bit. Let me kind of take you through a couple of Tanzanite pieces and see if you'd be interested. So along with the ring, you have the matching pendant. This is a bundle. We do have the bundle special out here on set so you can see both of them, which is nice. Look how pretty. Oh, let me come back. It got kind of blurry. Let me make sure you see that. So the same exact, doesn't that look like a queen piece? Like something a queen would wear, a princess. So the same exact style, same exact design here, top to bottom, you're at about 1 3/4 inches. Across, that diamond is going to come in at about 1 inch. So you've got a really nice piece. The back end beautifully finished, just as you have in the ring. You get the 20-inch chain ready to wear, And this one has the 3.65 carats of Tanzanite. Isn't that beautiful? So when you bundle, each piece with the 25% discount is going to take you down to $299. Okay? Each piece has a 5-month payment plan. But since it is a bundle, it's a matching set, you'll get an extra 10% off the discount. So this one is actually $339 instead of $399. This one's a deeper discount. $339.99 minus the 25%. This one's $254.99. So the ring is $299 with the discount. The pendant is $254.99 with the discount. So let me do the math here. So you've got the $254.99 plus the $299. You're at $554 for the 2, plus you get an extra 10% if you get 2. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's another part of the bundle, and that's the part that's not here. So there are lever-back style earrings that match perfectly with the bundle. When you're able to buy one and then bundle the other 2, you get an extra 15% off the entire purchase. When you buy one and get the other one, you're going to get an extra 10% off the entire purchase. See, so I'm trying to walk you through these bundle deals so you're well aware and you can be informed. And when you talk to our personal shopper team, if you need to, you can always let them know, hey, listen, I'm interested in the bundle. Jessica on the live stream said there were matching pieces. Talk to me about this bundle. And then they're going to let you know they're matching pieces. If they say, what is a bundle? For whatever reason. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But if they ask you what a bundle deal is, just let them know that it's the matching piece on the website she was mentioning. If you buy the matching piece, you get an extra discount. And that will be confirmed, okay? So that is an option if you're interested in bundling. The more you spend, the more you save. And we want to make sure you're well taken care of. And if you love wearing earrings just as much as I do, I never leave home without earrings. That's the one accessory I don't leave home without. In fact, I lost an earring last week. I've been calling around to all the stores like, has anybody found an earring? Ugh, hate it, but it happens. So the lever-back style earrings are available. They are lower price point, $299. The ring is $399. The pendant's $339. Now, obviously, that's the regular price. You get the discount on top of that. You get the 25% off each piece. And then depending on how much you bundle, if you get 2 of those pieces out of 3, you get the 10%. If you get 3 of those pieces out of 3, you get an extra 15%. So there's a lot to save. And if that's too overwhelming and it's like, okay, I can't keep up with this, then contact our personal shopper team. I'm going to step to the side so we can put that information up because they're the ones that'll be able to kind of answer your questions, get the order process for you, make sure you have all the discounts. We want to make sure you're well taken care of. We know that your time is important. Your time is valuable. We want to make sure if you are tuning in, you get the maximum savings, okay? So 888-835-2237 is the number. You may want to take a screenshot of that. Let our customer care team know that, you're here to save. You want to get your hands on some Tanzanite. All right, here we go. And by the way, if you're just now joining me, let me know in the comment section. Put your name out there. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have any questions about these pieces, holla at your girl. I'm going to pick up the pace here because I'm in my second hour home stretch and I've got quite a few pieces to get to. I like to kind of take my time in the beginning just to warm you up, introduce you to Tanzanite. Now that you know, one place in the world, top 10 rarest gemstone list, Tanzanite's on it. Top 10 most expensive gemstones, Tanzanite is on it. And Tanzania is where it gets its unique name from. The mineral name for Tanzanite is zoisite. I've got a bracelet. Yes. Tennis style design. Yes. And you're not going to believe the price. We have it listed at $399 with a 25% discount. You're getting a tennis bracelet for $299. And I would say that the most expensive style of jewelry that I've purchased in the past that actually has gemstones in the setting tends to be bracelets. Every now and again, the necklaces can be kind of pricey if it's like a real nice necklace with a lot of gemstones in it. But usually when you buy a necklace, it's more so a pendant, a bail, a chain. The necklaces that I'm referring to are like the ones that have like they're dripped and drizzled in gems. And we have a few of those here. Actually, I have a bead one that's coming up. And this gives you a perfect example of what I'm referring to, necklace, pendant. Obviously, the one that's dripped and drizzled, that's your necklace. The one in the center is a pendant. And depending on the occasion, depending on what you're wearing, you may be in the mood to wear one or the other. It's not going to matter, right? I mean, you're going to show up in Tanzanite and look amazing. All right, so let's move because this one is 7 1/4, 6.5, 6.5, 7 1/4, 8 inch. That's going to be your options. The beautiful thing about shopping with the manufacturer is you don't have to worry about size. You don't have to worry about a bracelet being too big or too small, taking it to a jeweler. Some people do. Some people will buy the longer length because it's the same price and you get more gemstones. And you might have a custom jeweler or find a custom jeweler in your local area, and they'll be able to remove some links and actually making a pair of earrings or something with the additional gemstones can be an option. You have a box closure here. That's an insert tongue groove, snaps in place, box closure. You have the latch on each side, so there's a double catch. And this is all silver. The 6.5 inch has 6.6 carats. The 7 1/4 is going to have just under 7 carats. And then you have that 8 inch, which has just over 7. So you've got a lot of carat weight in the Tanzanite. Simple. Classic style tennis bracelets can be pricey, especially with gemstones like this. We're going to offer it to you for $299. You have a 5-month payment plan. And some of you watching already have your Tanzanite ring. So you were waiting to see what we had Tanzanite pendant wise or, what else we had available. I've got the Dreamcatcher style pendant, the one that we launched the network with. This is one of our hottest sellers and still around today, still a very popular selling. We do have one that is let me see, is this one? This one's going to be a DeJoy. This one has 1.65 carats with 45 points of diamonds. So we get a lot of different styles. If you wanted the bead style necklace, you can go with the bead, all Tanzanite. All right, so I'm going to move because tennis style bracelets, they are what they are, right? Every single gemstone perfectly matched, the color, the cut, the clarity, the carat weight. You do have a pair of hoops that coordinate and are a bundle deal on our website. So if you love hoops just as much as I do, there are a pair of Tanzanite hoops. The gemstone size here, do we have the information on the gems? Real quick, I want to give you millimeter size. That's what I thought. I had to confirm. 5x3 millimeter ovals. 5x3 millimeter ovals. Now, in between the Tanzanites, you see those are lab-grown diamonds. Your lab-grown diamonds are going to be 1.4 millimeter. So you've got a really nice high-end luxury Tanzanite moissanite bracelet. Beautifully done. And the price point cannot be beat. With the holiday season here, it's official. It's time for you to take advantage of some specialty pieces that maybe you get for yourself, maybe you get for mom, your daughter, your sister, people that you're close to. Perhaps this year you want to go all out and get them something that's memorable that you know they're going to have forever. Tanzanite will do it. Most people will be trying to figure out for the rest of their lives how to pay you back. They're like, you got me Tanzanite? Oh my goodness. It's that emotional feeling. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I got to get them something, for their birthday or for the holiday. Now I got to make up for it. But you do it because it's from the heart, right? Not because you want something in return, right? Okay. So coming up next, we will keep moving. The necklace, 5-star rated. Anytime we do bead style necklaces, whether they are smooth beads or rondelle beads, you can have rondelle beads that are also faceted. So there are different types of beads out there in the market. How you cut a bead, there's just a lot that goes into it. This is going to be a nice, great quality bead. You've got the extender here on the back end. Beautifully done with the lobster claw, 2 inches you have to work with, 18 to 20. This is the ultimate accessory. It really is to have in your collection. To be able to put a Tanzanite necklace on and wear every day. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
Vumskes.
It's got that beautiful blue, though.
Right?
Like, it's so different than anything else that we see on the market.
Yeah. That's the thing about Tanzanite. John is mentioning the shade of color when it comes to Tanzanite. Tanzanite, I feel like, depending on the grading, right? This is what I would consider to be like almost like the AA periwinkle color. More of the Tanzanite in my collection is going to be the 1A AA. It's just much more affordable. Tanzanite as a whole is collectible. It's rare. It's exotic. It comes from one place. But as you start getting into these Tanzanites, it's a different ballgame. Right? These are called quad A grades. Do the quad A grades pair up with the necklace? Absolutely. But you see the shade of Tanzanite, it's different. So the lighter the shade, the more affordable it is. It's a bit more abundant. They find more of the Tanzanite in the lighter shade of color, but still just as beautiful. I'm wearing a navy blouse, and you see the way it pairs up. With Tanzanite, it's called pleochroism. So you have a pleochroic gemstone, so you have different colors coming out of that Tanzanite, especially when you get into the graded Tanzanite. So sometimes it's violet. You have the flashes of purple, blue, and red all in one, right? So this is, free shipping and handling. This necklace you're going to be rocking 24/7. This one has a 5-month payment plan. So at $299 with your discount, because it's listed at $399. What did I hit? 29999 minus the 25%. Oh, I didn't hit the percent. Okay, so now we're at 224 now, or is it? No, with the 25%. Again, I'm trying to discount it even deeper. So with the $399 listed price, you get it for $299. You have the 5-month payment plan, and now we're talking, divide that by 5, $60 per month is what you're paying. And this is the type of necklace that's displayed in the window of jewelry stores to lure you in. This is the type of necklace that they use in their mailers right on the cover of the mailer. So you're like, right? It's the wow necklace. Even if you weren't looking to buy jewelry, that's the reason why they set you up in that way, right? Marketing, they want to get into your head, get you emotional about things. It is what it is. When you see a necklace like this, you think, oh my gosh. It should at least be $1,300, right? Not $399. So it is 145 carats of Tanzanite, every single one matched. You see how pretty the beads are. You have an 18 to 20 inch extender, so you're going to be able to adjust the length of the chain or the necklace itself around the neckline. You could easily wear it over top of an outfit. Like if I were to put it here over top, bring the zipper all the way up. You still have something that is fashionable. I would actually wear this with this style of blouse if it didn't have a zipper and a big old ring in the middle, because the ring kind of takes away from the necklace. But yeah, bead style necklaces now with this time of year, you've got the round neckline, crew neckline, turtleneck, cow neck, mock neck, all different types of neck. Right? They cover the neckline most of the time, especially during this time of year. So you've got a really pretty bead style piece. It's Tanzanite. And you're only paying $60 per month. And this is a unisex design. So it's not one that's only geared towards women. Men are rocking the beads too. Not too feminine, not too masculine. You have something neutral that everybody can win.
It's all the trend now.
It is.
Even when you see dudes walking around with pearls.
It's interesting. It's interesting, right? I mean, listen, different strokes for different folks. I'm not judgy, right? Some of them will have a little dangle earring too. So it really depends on the guy. We provide you with the options and we make it all affordable so you have a chance to take advantage. That's the bottom line. We want to make it available to you at a fraction of the price so that you come to us and we be your one-stop shop. Once you start shopping with us and you find out how good the quality is, and then you start looking at price points elsewhere, you're going to be like, I can't even believe I've been shopping anywhere else. But those days are over. Don't worry about that. Put that in the past. It's in the rearview mirror now. It's like a bad relationship, right? Like, don't dwell on it. It's over. Finally, you got rid of him or her. Because some of us, yeah. Ladies, you're just as bad. You know it. It's not just the guys. Okay. So with that said, we move on. I have a beautiful ring coming up. This is going to be, now this one has, so this one has the matching pendant. Bundle deal. See, they did good here. They did good here. So there were a few bundles that they put out to make them available, and I can show them to you. Is this the ring next? Oh, I see it. I see it. It's hidden away. Look how pretty that is. And look at the depth of color. So remember this when it comes to Tanzanite. The deeper, the darker, the more valuable, the more expensive, the more sought after. It is what it is. People that are in love with their gemstones and only want the best prefer the darker Tanzanite. People like myself that are on a budget and just want to get their hands on it however they can, I'm getting all the Tanzanite I can, right? It's all red. You say Tanzanite, people are like, what? So, I mean, it's all good stuff. But there's such thing as good, better, best, and heirloom when it comes to gems. Or just in general. I mean, there are just certain things that people do better or, that come out a little better quality-wise, color-wise, and that's exactly the case with your gemstones. This is that darker color Tanzanite. So it's not quite graded, but it's right there on the cusp. If I were a grader, I'd call this a double A. But we don't always have a chance to grade all of our gemstones. The ones that I'll have coming up that are in platinum, that are Rhapsody, with VSEF diamonds and quad A grade Tanzanites, those are the best of the best. There's no 5A. 4A is the best Tanzanite you can get your hands on. I have quite a few of those coming up here back to back. So we're going to go into higher price points as soon as I wrap up. I've got this ring coming up just to kind of give you a heads up. I have the, let me see here. I have the matching, is it the matching pendant? I have the pendant coming up and then the matching ring to the pendant. So I have 3 pieces that are lower price points. And then after that, we're going all the way up. We're bringing in the quad A. We're bringing in the 950 platinum. We're doing the VSEF diamonds. We're bringing out the best in our collection. Because exactly, we're moving on up. Because we know that a lot of you are looking for top-notch quality. You enjoy the live stream style. And so I want to bring you the best. You deserve it. You should have it. Holiday season. You should be hooking yourself up. It's all about you. All right, so this one is two-tone finish. Beautifully done. It's an Art Deco style. It's 1.5 carats. Let me give you the breakdown on the gemstone. Of course, I'll go ahead and put it on my finger. You do have some bundle deals with this one. I don't believe I have the bundle pieces out here. The Tanzanite in the center, though, this is a big deal. It's an 8x6 millimeter, 1.16 carat center stone, 32 diamonds that are yellow, amarillo. Okay, you have natural yellow diamonds here. No enhancement, no treatment. That's key. The enhanced diamonds are still genuine diamonds. There's a misconception that when you use the word enhanced or treated that, oh, it's not real. No, it's real. It's just most gemstones have to be enhanced in some form or fashion to bring out the natural beauty, right? Sometimes they have to be, it's almost like women, for us ladies, guys don't usually have to do this, but, as a woman, a lot of us use maybe a little natural bronzer or maybe like a CC cream, which gives you the moisture and kind of evens you out, right? So that's the enhancement or the treatments that we talk about with gemstones. Oftentimes, that's all it is. We're just making sure that gemstone looks its absolute best. There are techniques that are actually used in the industry worldwide that go into finishing these beautiful pieces. So this is a very unique opportunity for you. Two-tone finish with the yellow diamonds. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. If you're not shopping for you or for somebody else, you're missing out. Guess how much this one is? Tanzanite, yellow diamonds, Tanzanite, white diamonds, Tanzanite, over a carat. This Tanzanite is $299. $299 for Tanzanite diamonds. Come on now. 30-day money back guarantee with the $299.99 divided by the 5, $60 per month. 30-day money back guarantee. Please make sure you're taking advantage. Don't forget to share the page, like the page, follow us so that you don't miss out on these live streams, because we drop those prices like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. We just do. I mean, everything is so, gosh. I try to tell family members, and they can't keep up with the shows. They're like, gosh, every single. I'm like, go to the website, watch the live streams. If your attention span is not, it's like mine, squirrel, to the side, right? Hit the replay button. Go to shoplc.com. There's a tab instead of the live TV. Go to live streaming, so that you can see what happened during the live streaming shows. That's important. All right, so we're gonna move on. This one. 52 white diamonds, 32 yellow diamonds. Carat weight on the diamonds here is 34 points. You have 1/3 of a carat of diamonds, and that Tanzanite is just over a carat. It's like 1.13 carats. Winning. 1.5 carat total weight, Tanzanite, diamonds, rhodium, silver. $299, people. 30-day money back guarantee on that one. If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, so this pendant is going to match the next ring.
Right. I saw that one. Okay, so coming up next, we have the ring and the pendant. We're going to start a little bit different. We're not going to start with the ring, but I do have the matching ring to go with the pendant. We're going to bring up the pendant first. The pendant is another combination of gemstones. You have the champagne diamonds, the white diamonds. You have the Tanzanite in the center, and a really nice carat weight. I'll give you the breakdown. One of the things that you're going to notice about it, which we're going to put right here on the back in just a moment, you're going to notice that in on the inner halo, okay, that's going to be the one right outside of the Tanzanite. You have taper baguette diamonds. You also have champagne diamonds, natural, no treatment, natural. Argyle line, beautiful. So 45 white diamonds that are round cut. You have baguette diamonds, and then you have the champagne diamonds. So the carat weight in just the diamonds, let me make sure, 1/2 carat, which means you have the 1.15 carats of Tanzanite. That Tanzanite is huge. Comes with the 20-inch chain, beautifully done. Let me go ahead and hold it up to the neckline so you have a chance to see how good looking this is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to conclude the lower end Tanzanite pieces. And when I say lower end, I'm simply meaning price. I'm going all the way up. I'm bringing the quad A grade Tanzanites in platinum with VS, EF diamonds. You got to get ready for that. Somebody who wants to propose, somebody for a holiday season is looking, to get something really beautiful when it comes to jewelry, gemstones. Tell them to tune in right now. Share the page right now. So here's the pendant. It's $429.99. You get a 30-day money back guarantee. It does. Let me discount it for you because you do get the 25%. So you're at $322.50. $322.50 with the discount. That's a beauty. This from top to bottom is right at about, let me double check. You're about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. You're just under an inch. And then also the finish here. I mean, these are heavy pieces. Beautiful finish on the back end, nicely done. You've got the 20-inch chain with the lobster claw. You're winning! Happy holidays. Give somebody, if they have a birthday in the month of December, or you just want to celebrate the official month with the birthstone, hello, Tanzanite, the way to go. Oh, yeah. Blue topaz, zircon. These turquoise as well can be a birthstone for December, but Tanzanite is the star for December. So again, $429.99 is what it's listed at. You get the 25% discount. That takes you down to $322.50. You divide that by 5 payments because everybody qualifies for the payment plan. 5-month payment plan coming in at $64.50 per month. You're winning. 30-day money back guarantee. You got to get these items. You've got to take advantage of the price cuts we're offering you today. Tanzanite is on sale. All right, so here's what I want to know. Are you armed and ready for these quad A grade Tanzanites? You have payment plans on all these Tanzanite pieces. It's next level. Let me do the ring first, and then we'll go ahead and start bringing in the quad A. So this is the matching ring that goes with the pendant. Same exact style, same exact design. These are beautiful pieces together. I would definitely take advantage of these. Perfect. Side by side. Matching pieces. The ring is going to be $499.99. So with that discount, that's going to put you at $374.99. That's beautiful. Gosh, that's so pretty. So $374.99. And you do have two other options in this particular style. If you wanted a different gemstone, we have your rubellite, which is a rare form of tourmaline, and turquoisite. All three of them are $499. Some of you have heard of those gemstones. Some of you have not. What I would suggest you do if you're interested is put the word shop, the number 11, hit the enter button. You put it in the comments section. It's going to generate a code for you. You're going to click on that. You'll take a look at the item, and then it'll also show you some gemstone options. So you can switch it out. You can keep the consistency in the setting, but you can change out the gem if you wanted something other than Tanzanite. Now, we only have the rubellite and the turquoisite option, but those are not, these are rare and exotics. And, you know, a quick kind of reference to rare and exotics in order to kind of keep up. Ites. Some of you are like, what? Ite. What in the world? So Tanzanite, turquoisite, rubellite, savarite. The list goes on and on. I say 9 times out of 10. Actually, 10 times out of 10. When it ends in ITE, it's rare. And I mean, gemstones in general are rare. Think about how they're discovered, right? They're found in rock or rough form. They're found inside its minerals that grow inside of the rock. So they're pretty unique as a whole, but there are certain gemstones that are completely different in terms of their chemical makeup, the unique characteristic of that gemstone, where it was found, how it's formed. Really cool things that go into certain gems that make them a bit more rare than others. And we talk about that. Tanzanite is only found one place in the world. When you get into the quad A, though, so this one, let me give you the breakdown real quick before I move on, because I'm bringing in the quad A. It's got me anxious. I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. Okay.
She's sweating.
I don't like, oh, I gotta go. This one here is center gem. What do we talk? 8x6, I think we have here. Let me double check. Yep. It's a 1.25 carat, 8x6 millimeter. Then you have your champagne diamonds. They're both sides of the shank. You have those little accents. And you see it really close. I'm glad that we have these pictures blown up because that's an actual picture of the piece. It's not like cartoon rendered or generated by something that is, you know, not going to look the same when you get it home. It's just blown up. So you've got the champagne diamonds here on the side in a little triangular shape. Those are natural. You have the baguettes, taper baguettes. This is what I was talking about. The inner halo here has the taper baguettes. And then the outer halo that goes all the way down the shank has your round cuts. Those are all genuine diamonds, earth mined. Okay, some of our pieces have lab-grown diamonds. Some of our pieces have earth mined diamonds. This is going to be an earth mined. This goes with the pendant. If you bundle, the more you buy, the more you save. You get the 25% off each piece. This one goes down to $374.99. There is a 5-month payment plan, so you're at $75 per month. And then when you put both of them in the cart, it'll discount 25% on the ring, 25% on the pendant, and then it'll give you, as a whole, it'll give you an extra 10%. That's going to be the bundle deal. So that's if you're interested in buying the matching piece. We always have that option. Well, we don't always have the option, but if it's available as a bundle, then you definitely always save more when you bundle, okay? But we don't always have a piece of jewelry that is in a ring design and we make a matching piece. They're selected by, the team of artisans that are behind the scenes to ensure that we can keep some continuity and consistency, and we can kind of produce some of the prettiest sets and make them as affordable as possible. All right? Okay, so now, that's my drum roll. We're getting into the quad A. Big, bold, beautiful. highest color saturation. And some of you are like, show me this quad A, Jessica, you're talking about. Gladly. Look at the color. This is the deepest, the darkest, the most valuable, highly sought after quad A grade Tanzanite. Even the jewelry stores right now that sell Tanzanite don't have this readily available. So the area in which this Tanzanite is found, they have blocks. They call them C block, B block, D block. D block. There's actually a group that has a, anyways. So this is a round cut, quad A grade, in 950 platinum. The center gemstone with the diamonds, 4.75 carats. This is unbelievable. First of all, our Rhapsody collection is so next level. When you get it home, you're going to go absolutely bananas over every single part of the ring. You see the crown setting? You have 8 prongs. You have 8 prongs. The entire setting is crown set. So it's like the Tanzanite, and then the crown is holding the Tanzanite. Also, these are all VS diamonds. They come off the shoulder into the gallery. Your gallery is going to be the profile view. You've got those diamonds that are perfectly set. And I apologize, I smashed my finger. That's why you see a little black and blue. And then you have the texture down the shank. You got some texture. This is beautiful. So this one's discounted. The 950 platinum gram weight is going to be 8.35 grams. The Tanzanite is a 4.59 carat. The diamond's 16 points. Your price, $5,439. It's on clearance. 5439.99 minus 25%. $4,079.99. The sale is final. And some of you are like, oh, that's a higher price point. You've got a higher quality gemstone. You have the highest, la creme de la creme, right? The epitome of luxury is quad A grade. The epitome of luxury usually is going to be platinum. The 950 platinum setting is a minimum of 8.35 grams. Let me show you retail replacement value. You see, we actually send a lot of these pieces home with their certificate. This one has a certificate. I'm not sure if we send the certificate home with this one, but you do have the replacement value, $15,800 on this. $15,800. Okay? Look at that. Fit for a queen, ready for the red carpet, available to you at a fraction of the price. Come and get it. So this is one of my discounted pieces. It is on clearance. Again, with the discount, you get an extra $1,400 off. So it takes it from the $5,439 it's listed at down to the $4,079.99. $4,079.99. That's going to be one of our Rhapsody pieces. It is my only round cut. We've got all these different cuts here. Actually, I have a smaller round cut that's going to be available. I take that back. I have my little superstar. It's in 10K though. So that's going to be nice. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to get into our 950 platinum 4-carat diamond ring. This one features, and if you have any questions about these quad A grades, you got to let me know. If you have any questions, you can also chat with our personal shopper team. They'll be more than happy to assist. Where are my luxury shoppers? Look at this. That's a 4-carat. You have an octagon cut quad A grade. The 950 platinum setting here is going to be, you've got the 58 diamonds. 58 points of diamonds, rather. And the diamonds here are baguette and round brilliant cut. They're EF. Every single platinum piece will feature the EFVS. Okay? This is the high-end luxury brand. Those are colorless diamonds. When you think about diamonds, the less color, and also when it comes to the alphabet, too. I know for like a school paper, nobody wants an F, but when it comes to diamonds, sign me up for the F. The F is where it's at. That's where the colorless chart starts. So you have G to H, that's near colorless. F, E, D, flawless. These are colorless. Free shipping on this. This one has a 30-day money-back guarantee attached to it. Listed at $5,999. I'm bringing the heat today. These are pieces that would cost you like $25,000, $30,000 elsewhere. Anytime you shop quad A grade tanzanites in platinum with VSEF diamonds, even if it were an 18K, even a 1.5, 2 carat is going to cost you 10, 15 grand. So when you get into the larger, so let me give you the carat weight on the center gem. Free shipping and handling. The 950 platinum setting is going to be 7.2 grams. And this one is a 10 by 8 millimeter center stone. That 10 by 8 millimeter center stone is a 3.42 carat. It's just under 3.5 carats. A scrumptious. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that dreams are made of when it comes to Tanzanite. Okay? So this one is discounted. This one does come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. The first one was on clearance, final sale. This one, 30-day. You have here total weight is 4 carats. The first one was 4.75 carats. So you saw that discount. It was a mean discount. So this one, again, $4,499.99. You have the 5-month payment plan. So if you're interested today, $899. $899. That's it. Done deal. $899.99. That's the payment plan option. 30-day money back guarantee. Free shipping and handling. All the good stuff. All the bells and whistles come with our Rhapsody collection. You get the black box. You get the certificate of authenticity. All kinds of good stuff. Now, if you wanted to see the AGI certificate, this one retail replacement value down there, $14,000. $14,000. The round cut, $15,800. Okay, so that round cut is discounted. This one's regular price, but you also get the 30-day money back guarantee, and this one's still retail replacement value, $14,000. So again, that center, just under 4 carats, to be exact, 3.42. And then you have the baguette diamonds and round cut diamonds, 58 points VSEF. And that platinum setting starts at 7.2 grams. If you're interested, shop 13 on that. Shop 13. Make sure you get your questions answered today by me or by our personal shopper team. They'll be more than happy to get you set up with the payment plan option. 30-day money back guarantee on that one. That's risk-free. Next, I've got a beautiful, more of a classic style design. This one features one of the most expensive gemstones, if not the most expensive gem right now in the market, Paraiba tourmaline. Paraiba tourmaline, when it's talked about and written about in articles, they call it the lagoon tourmaline. Here we reference lagoon tourmaline for the indicolite. The lagoon tourmaline in the market, they refer to the Paraiba tourmaline as the lagoon because of the color. This is definitely, you've got the lagoons in the halo as well as the diamonds. And we're going to put it up here in just a moment so you can see it a bit better. But this one, 30-day money-back guarantee, risk-free shopping. It is at $5,599.99 minus the 25%. We're at $4,199. There you go. There you can see, because it's kind of challenging to actually show you the Paraibas and really the halo on a live stream show. You know, you could see it, but can you really see it? And you got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So on the outside of the halo, they've placed those Paraibas. Paraiba, again, price per carat, tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, depending on the size of the Paraiba. It is some of the most beautiful gemstone material you'll ever lay your eyes on. It reminds me of Tahiti. It reminds me of French Polynesian. You know, it reminds me of whatever kind of crystal clear water you can think of that you have ever been to. That is the color of tourmalines, and these are natural. They're stunning. So again, with the discount, you have the 30-day money-back guarantee. You have the free shipping and handling. The certificate here, let me go ahead and show you the retail replacement value on this one, $14,500. This one comes with the certificate, $14,500. So I'm doing the high-end gemstones. If you're just now joining us on the tail end of our live stream, we started off with lower price point items. I wanted to wrap up the show with the big, the bold, and the beautiful. And that's not the soap opera. That's the Tanzanite. Quad A grade, deep, dark, majestic, and up for grabs at a fraction of the price. The good news is you get a risk-free 30-day. So it gives you a chance to really take advantage of something special. It's pretty special. It really is. Tanzanites are usually like 20,000, 15,000. Here at Shop LC, we price them right. We practically let them go. The listed price is 5599.99 minus the 25. So $4,199 for this one out the door. Gram weight on this, minimum 10.9 grams. That's a lot of gram weight for 950 platinum. That's pure platinum, hypoallergenic, not going to tarnish, always beautiful, outlast you. Generational metal. It's what the high-end luxury shoppers want. And it makes my heart pitter patter. Anytime I pick up the platinum pieces, you can always feel the weight. Nice and weighty, nice and heavy. You know it's going to last you a lifetime. And it's up for grabs at a fraction of the price. At $4,199, you're only paying for the platinum. If you start looking around for platinum bands that start at 10 grams, you're only paying for the platinum. You know what I'm saying? I just bought this and can't wait. Who is that? Is that Eileen?
Maybe.
Noreen or Constance? Is that Noreen, Eileen, or Constance? Those are my girls. Which one? This one? Let me know. I think it's Noreen, actually. Is it this one? With the Paraiba? Because if it's this one, oh, boyskis. Yeah, you're in for a special treat. And remember, let's say, it says N Young saying, love you, Jessica. Hey, love you too. Very good. So if you just bought this one, good night. Retail replacement value, $14,500. You see, listen, our luxury shoppers, if you know somebody who's always buying high-end jewelry and they're not shopping with us, they're missing out on an opportunity to save like tens of thousands of dollars. Anywhere else, if you could find Quad A grade, because right now it's only AAA in the market, see something. You could find Quad A, they're going to bring it out from the back. And they're going to be like, well, we have our special shoppers. We have our regulars that we've already contacted for this one. Let me see what I can do for you. That is available here. And you don't have to spend $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on Tanzanite. Okay, I've got some more. Hi, Noreen. Hey, Noreen. Good to see you. Oh, you're going to be excited, Noreen. You are going to be pumped when you get that. For real. Okay. So, the next one that we have coming up. Oh, we got the dream. Noreen, do you have the dream catcher? Do you have the dream catcher pendant yet? So we're going to do the pear cut first. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've been eyeing this Tanzanite for myself, the pear cut, for quite some time. This one actually comes in a pear cut, a cushion cut, and a round cut. This, I've got a special discount for you. This one is $4,939, but you get the 25% off. That makes me happy. $3,704. Let me move out the way. DJ zooming it in. $3,704. You've got 6.6 grams minimum of Tanzanite, Quad A grade. Look at that. You have the VSEF diamonds, 3.5 carats here. Let me give you the breakdown. So the gram weight, as we mentioned, minimum 6.6. The Tanzanite, 2.7 carats all by itself. And then you have the 30 points of EFVS. I love it. Gosh, I need one of these rings in my life. I can't help it. Oh, good. Noreen, thank you so much for hanging out with Tony and I. She said she's been hanging out with Tony. So I usually host the TV show with Tony Denise, who's our resident gemstone hunter consultant. And we get to hang out pretty much every day that I'm here. He works with me on Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesday evening from 8 to 11. So I usually host the TV side from 4 to 6, 8 to 11. So hopefully when you're getting home from work and you're winding down, you can hang out with me, let your hair down, let all the craziness that you experienced on the road, you just boom, you're home with family. And we get to have a good time. We get to have a good time. But thank you so much, Victor. I really appreciate you. Seriously, I appreciate that. Okay, so I got a few more pieces. Dreamcatcher. So this one, as I mentioned, is going to be the Quad A. This one is Rhapsody 950 Platinum. Let me see if I can do we have a certificate with this one? I don't believe this one's certified. Oh, so $3,704.99 is the price. Did you see the certificate? Was it there? Anything? DJ? The certificate, when you look on the bottom, it'll say certificate and you can click on it.
I'm not seeing it. No.
Okay. So it's not there. Yeah. So this one's not certified, but it's Quad A, right? We don't always have the chance to send every single design to the AGI, but this is Quad A, fancy pair, VSEF, nothing but the best. I bought one shaped just like that. It was $12K. What? $12K where? Was $12K here? It wasn't $12K here. Was it $12K here? I'm like, was it 100 carats? Let me know. Okay, so this one is not $12K. It's $3,704.99. You have the 5. Do we have some reviews on that? We have 31 reviews on this one. 31 reviews on this one. This one's $740 per month. $740 per month. Tons of reviews on our website for this. This is any shape that you decide to get with this style of setting, people are going cuckoo crazy over it. And we've got it in all sizes. So make sure you're checking out the reviews. Let me share a few with you just to kind of help put things into perspective. Okay. So we have one from Jessa. Says, thank you, Shop LC, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Received my Rhapsody Quad A Grade Tanzanite ring in size 11. It is gorgeous with red hues, characteristics of this gem. Thank you, Tony and Jessica. That was us. For a wonderful show and for this gorgeous piece of jewelry. Please do not stop carrying size 11. We need them for the ladies with larger fingers. Where can I upload pictures? I love that. We do have to have a place for you to upload. Allison. We have it somewhere. Yeah. Allison says, I purchased the ring in December. Amazing price. I'm beyond impressed. It's beautiful quality. The Tanzanite is vibrant. The diamonds are beautiful. What's even more exciting is how much its value has appreciated. Today, the ring is worth more than $7,000. Is that the same one? She says she bought it for $1,900. So this is actually a different ring. But either way, Kieran, this is one for this one. She says, my new favorite. I bought several pieces of jewelry from Shop LC and been so pleased with every piece. I have to admit, I love my Tanzanite ring. It's fabulous. Noreen is in there. Noreen, yours is in there. You go, girl. So Noreen said nobody does the color of Tanzanite like Shop LC. That's what we appreciate. James, awesome ring. So the testimonials go on and on. Everybody loving this style of ring. Please make sure you're taking advantage. Okay, so the Dreamcatcher design is coming up. We're going to do the Dreamcatcher pendant. Noreen says she has this one. If you don't have this style of pendant, it is one of our favorites here. This is our signature piece here at Shop LC. We design it, all of these in-house actually. But this one features a beautiful diamond bail that's completely different from any other bail at the top. Again, that last ring we did in a pear cut comes in different cuts. You can get it in a round or a cushion. And that one is $740 per month on sale. Out the door, you're going to end up paying $3,704.99 for that. Okay. This one, Dreamcatcher. This one has Paraiba tourmaline in it, not just diamonds. $5,339.99. This is where our collectors get heavily involved. Because, I mean, the price points on Tanzanite, the quality on Tanzanite, the fact that you get it in such heavy platinum settings, and the diamonds are all graded VSEF, which is colorless, you can't beat it. You take the Tanzanite out, try to buy that semi-mount right here, this one, you're going to have to pay more than $5,000 without the Tanzanite. So $5,339, of course, you get that 25% discount. We're at $4,000 even. Well, $4,499. $4,499. This one does come with the 20-inch chain. Look how pretty that chain is, too. elevated. All right, hold on. Let me come down a little bit more so you have a chance to see this properly. Okay. So this is our signature design Dreamcatcher EFVS in diamonds. They're calling it the Dream Weaver pendant. But this is 7 grams of 950 platinum. You get the upgraded chain with your purchase. It's 20 inches. You also have the 3.71 carats here total weight. Let me give you the breakdown on the pear cut real quick, and then I'm going to keep moving. I only have about 15 minutes left, and I have 3 or 4 more pieces to get to here. I want to make sure you could see them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more pieces. So this one features a 3.5 carat Tanzanite. It is a quad A grade. You also have the Paraiba tourmalines in there, so that one's a little more unique from the other Dreamcatcher pendants I've seen. We did not have Paraiba tourmaline initially when we first launched this collection, so they've added some really pretty Paraibas in there. Of course, also added the chain. Back in the day, we did our Rhapsody and Ileana collections with no chains. Our prices were so, but a lot of you guys said, look, listen, we're spending, we're consistent with you guys. Can you expand the collection? Can you bring us some chains that go with it? At least have them during the show so that we can kind of back it up with the chain. We said, you know what? Let's go ahead and start adding chains to most of these pieces. Beautifully finished. You've got the R on the back for Rhapsody. Again, 7 grams of platinum, nice and heavy. Beautiful piece discounted with the 5-month payment plan, $800.99. So $801 per month. $801 per month. 3.71 carats. Beauty! That's the signature. That's the signature. The retail replacement value on this one, $11,200. And you don't see the chain on there. We are adding the chain, right? The chain comes with it. So you've got that option once you get it home to go ahead and throw it on the neckline, not have to worry about finding a chain. You are good to go. Okay, free shipping on that. 30-day money-back guarantee. 5-star rated as well. We're going to move into one of my final Rhapsody pieces. I've got a Rhapsody cushion cut coming up, cushion cut pendant to go with it. Then I'm going to do a Tanzanite floral vines necklace, followed by a 10K white gold Tanzanite solitaire. And it's very affordable. So next, we have the cushion. Now this one has a matching pendant to go with it. I showed it to you with the necklace. That's going to be this one up here. But the ring is up for grabs right now. We're going to do the ring first. This one is a 3 carat. Really nice carat weight here. So this one is going to be $3,869.99. 3,869.99 minus the 25%. No! $2,902. $2,902. Gosh, for Tanzanite diamonds. So the 950 platinum setting, see if I can get you that gram weight here. For some reason, I don't have the certificate on this one. But the 950 platinum setting here is going to be just over 4 grams minimum. We do have it in all sizes. With the discount, you're under $3,000 on this one. $2,902.50. Come on, people. If you have a boo-boo, a sweetie pie, schnookums, a bunches of votes that you want to get something special for, maybe it's the birthday, maybe it's the holiday, maybe it's for the new year. With the price points of Tanzanite being as high as they are, you need to consider us. Why spend more when you can get, in some cases, better quality, more beautiful designs, prettier? That's right, I said it. Some of you are like, you bias, you work there. Okay, look around. Look around. You'll be back. So yeah, so that one is going to be, with the discount, $2,902.50. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. Come on in. This one, highly rated. Okay? With the matching pendant, you can't beat it. Also, this style, you can probably get in a round cut. I think we have this available in a round cut. So if you'd prefer your gemstone to be not pear cut, not cushioned, but instead round, we have this. How much is the round cut? Let's double check here. So the round cut's going to be $4,099.99. Is that the same price as the pair? I think so. Actually, the pair is $4,939. The round cut is $4,999. So the round cut is actually the most expensive in the bunch. So you do have some options. You get a nice little discount when you get the cushion. The cushion is several $100s less, $3,869.99. Please treat yourself to a Tanzanite in 2025, if not going in the new year. Start saving some money here and there so you have a chance to get one of our Rhapsody pieces because they're so well worth it. The amount of money, good night, that you're saving is so much. Had to step away for 2 seconds. I just realized I've been talking for like 2 hours and I haven't had a sip of water. Please excuse me. Whoa. Okay. I know, this is what I roll around in. Or with. Not in. I can't get in it, but I'm with it. Yeah, that's my water jug. It's like if I can get through that by the end of the day, I've got my water intake. Okay, so matching pendant coming up. Matching pendant coming up. It is time to do the pendant. Now the pendant, you're going to be able to get in all the different cuts too. So you do have some options with the pendant, just as you do in that style of ring with the halo. The unique part about Shop LC, as I've mentioned before, is that you're shopping with the manufacturer. So you're able to get some really nice deals since you're buying direct. Right? Factory direct. They come from our manufacturing facilities right to you. So it's a really nice opportunity for you to take advantage of something special. Now the pendant, this is the necklace, not the pendant. Here's the pendant. The pendant is going to feature, this one's listed at $3,869.99. With the discount, let's see where it takes you. $3,869.99 minus the 25%. Ooh. Puts you at $2,902.50. $2,902.50. Now this one, retail replacement value, $8,800. $8,800. Comes with the 20-inch chain. We're going to include that. Beautiful finishes on these. Anytime you buy Rhapsody, we do put our signature R on the Rhapsody pieces. Typically, they're like engraved. Thank you, Victor. Victor says, hydrate, girl. And you know, it's funny. Who was it that I saw the other day? I had a meeting. I think it was at a business meeting with my husband. We went to Chicago for the weekend. And the lady that I met, I introduced myself to, she goes, I think we were talking about the cooler weather. And she said, oh, yeah, no, I can tell your voice is kind of, deep. It's a little raspy. I said, oh, no, that's natural. That doesn't go away with me. She kind of was like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. She was kind of, you could tell she turned a little red. And I was like, no worries. I mean, I get that. Anyway, it's all good. My entire life, I've had that kind of deep voice, kind of raspy. But,
European of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, this is, it is what it is. I embrace all of, what I am, and things like that don't offend me. But Victor, I appreciate you looking out for me. We got to stay hydrated, All right. So $3,869.99 is the listed price. $2,902 is the discounted price once you get that 25% in. Coupon code. What you're going to use is the word live and the number 25. You're going to put that in the coupon code section. How do you get to that section? If you're shopping on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you're going to put shop, the number 18. You're going to send it off right in the comments section. It'll generate a link. You'll be able to click on it. It's going to take you to the item, give you all the stats, all the details. And in the coupon section, you're going to put live 25 anytime you shop with us during a live stream, so you get that discount. Also, when you spend the $50 or more, you get the discount on shipping. You get free shipping. And then anything that's not marked clearance, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on. A lot of these pieces, especially our Rhapsody collections, the higher ends, they come with certificates of authenticity. Some of them do, some of them don't. That'll be listed. This one is certified. So you do get the certificate. You get 2 certificates. Anytime you shop Lux Oro, Ileana, or Rhapsody, those are our luxury brands, you get a certificate of authenticity. That's from us, okay? It's an authenticity card that's generated. It'll say the brand on it, Lux Oro, Ileana, or Rhapsody. On the back, it has all your stats. This is a certificate of appraisal with a retail replacement value. This is generated and done by the AGI. Accredited Gemological Institute of America. You also have the IGI and the GIA. These are entities that people reach out to get their gemstones certified, appraised, and just, basically they want the write-up on those gems. You get these really cool certificates that you have to pay extra money for. Some of those pieces here at Shop LC, we send off to the AGI, and then they send us the certificate back. We, in turn, give that to you. So the appraisal value is $8,800 on this one. This is great for passing it down to the next generation so that they know what they have. Also resale purposes. Many people like to resell our pieces since you save so much money. So you've got a lot of options. But the bottom line is you don't have to, we take on the cost. Look at the price. It's not like we added the extra money in. $3,869.99. That's going to be your listed price with the discount, $2,902.50. All right, so moving on, I've got the necklace that I'm wearing, and I also have the last of the solitaire. This is an actual solitaire, true solitaire. So the necklace is 13 carats. This is a beauty. This is a vavavavum. This is a necklace. This is a pendant. Difference between the two, right? Pendants are going to have bails. Pendants will have the chains running through them. You can usually switch out chains. Necklaces are a little bit different. Usually the entire design is kind of incorporated into one. So a lot of times you're not able to remove the chain. The chain is attached to the pendant, the necklace. So this one's on sale, but it has a 30-day. This one's $629.99, $629.99. You get the 25% discount, so you're at $472. Isn't that crazy? $472 for 13 carats of Tanzanite. For 13, and the way this is done, it's like woven in. It's so beautifully done. I love this necklace. You've got movement, fluidity, because each gemstone. Let me bring the stats up so I can give you the heads up. So you have the discounted price. You have the free shipping. There is a bundle deal. I think there's a matching bracelet to go with it. You have 37 trillion cuts. You have 36 pair cuts. 4x3s, 4 millimeter. So all of that is done in one. There is an extender. So as you look at this, and I'll bring it in a bit closer. See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? See the bottom here? Such a beautiful necklace. 13 carats. $629 with the discount, $472. What do we have, a 5-month payment plan there?
Yes.
$94 per month. I know, it's crazy. $94 per month. Out the door, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be able to get that for $472.50. You need to get this one. If you're a Tanzanite lover and you've been looking for something like next level, you don't want to do the same old, like the rings you have a lot of. Maybe you have a bracelet or two already in your collection. Please make sure you're taking advantage because the necklace is next level. My final piece with 3 minutes left in the live stream is the real traditional solitaire. The solitaire here, and look, after I said that, you do have diamonds in the halo. So from the top part, you just see the gemstone. If you bring it up, you've got that diamond gallery, that diamond setting that goes all the way around. It is a 4-prong set. This one, the retail replacement value, it does come with the AGI. Wait, does it come with an AGI? The certificate is listed. I don't believe it comes with an AGI, but we did get this design certified so that you knew what the replacement value is, $3,500. So this one does not come with a certificate. But we have a certificate to show all of you as we have it up for grabs because we want you to understand the type of discount. There you go. See the way the diamonds are wrapped? Isn't that beautiful? Claw set. Prong set. 4 prongs. Now this one is on clearance. So the sale is final. But listen to this. $1,699.99 minus the 25%. $1,274. $1,274. 5-star rated. The Tanzanite all by itself is a 7 millimeter. It's a 1.55 carat. It's perfection. Perfection. You want to talk about top-notch quality. You're looking for something classic, not too over the top. You don't necessarily need a 3 carat, 4 carat, 5 carat. You want to kick off your collection with something that's over 1 carat. This one's 1.5 carats. With the diamonds, you've got the 10 diamonds around 1.3 millimeter G to H in color. Perfection. So yeah, from $1,699, we take it down with the 25% discount to $1,274. You get a AAA grade Tanzanite, and you finally get to upgrade your jewelry box collection and not have to, maybe you already have a silver piece in your collection, you wanted to go gold. This one is for you. So this will wrap up the live stream, people. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Noreen. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. Let me see. Who else did I have here? We had... That one is hanging out with me again today. Make Moves. Melinda stopped by. JW, Grace. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. This concludes the live stream. Absolutely, Victor. I appreciate you keeping me company on Tuesdays. Now, I will be back on the TV side, so make sure you join me for the TV show. I'm hosting tomorrow night every Wednesday from 4 to 6 Central, and then from 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time. So you can always text me. Don't forget to enter to win the sweepstakes today. We're giving away that iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigabytes. So you've got plenty of space on there. And definitely, you know, entering to win is the only way that you can win. So be a part of the sweepstakes. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. Make sure you tell friends and family members about us. Like the page, share the page. Follow us here at Shop LC. We absolutely love and adore you. Take care. God bless. Until the next time. Mwah.